What's going on, guys? This is Matthew here with The Geeked, and I have a review of the AT&T Galaxy S3. I recently did a review of the T-Mobile Galaxy S3, but I figured I would go ahead and do another video for you guys for people who are interested in the AT&T variant. It's exactly the same. I have the Pebble Blue version, 16 gigs. All the specs are the same. You still get a 1.5 dual-core processor, 4.8-inch screen, 720p resolution. You still get an 8 megapixel camera in the back with the LED flash, capable of taking 1080p. You got a nice home button in the bottom. You have an HD front-facing camera. You have your LED notification. You have your proximity sensor and your speaker grill and your Samsung branding. Again, the only thing that's different on the back is you have your AT&T branding across the back battery cover. You have a micro SD card slot. Let me go ahead and pull this back off. It's a plastic back. Here's your micro SD card slot and your micro SIM. You have a 2100 milliamp battery, which gets great battery life. Both the Galaxy S3 has NFC, so you do get the technology to do like Android Beam or Samsung's version, which is called S Beam. Across the right hand side, you have your power button. Left hand side, you have your volume rocker. On the bottom, you have your micro USB charging port and a microphone, and you can see very closely, you can see that it has the home button, which is exactly the same. Other than that, same phone. The only thing that's different is the software. You do get some additional functionality built in from AT&T. Nothing different at all. Like I said, it's exactly the same. So built into the phone from AT&T, you get AT&T Navigator. You also get AT&T, your My AT&T, where you can manage your account, and you get YP Mobile, which is actually pretty useful. You can look up like local gas prices and things like that. The desktop's a little bit different. You have some widgets from YP Mobile, and you have your My AT&T. Also, you have an AT&T Messages app, which allows you to send messages over Wi-Fi. That's actually pretty useful because if you're in an area like overseas or something like that and you want to use the Wi-Fi, maybe you're on a cruise ship or you're in another country and you have Wi-Fi, you can actually still send messages. And there goes your AT&T Navigator. There's a device help icon as well to give you some tips on how to use your new phone. Same phone, you still get great viewing angles with this. Oh, there we go. You still get great viewing angles with the Galaxy S3. It's an overall great phone. If you want a more in-depth review, check out the T-Mobile one. I really don't want to go into the same exact details, but this phone also has 2 gigs of RAM inside, so you're going to get great multitasking. I could not make this phone lag at all. You can't do it. You pull up apps like let me pull this up here. Pull up apps like Google Chrome, and you can see that the zooming is 1:1. The page is still loading, so it's actually not the fault of the phone. But there you go. And there you go, still loading. Alright. And everything runs really smooth. You don't have any problems with running apps. There are a lot of games out there now that are really optimized for Tegra 3, but they actually play really great. Shadowrun and of course your regular games like Angry Birds and Cut the Rope, all those run great. Apps like Flipboard run perfectly on this phone. Let's go ahead and check that out. You can see everything's pretty much lag free. Well, guys, that's been my little short review of the AT&T variant. Really, if you're looking for the Galaxy S3, this is the phone to get. Depending on which carrier you're on, you will have an opportunity to get it, whether you're on Sprint, AT&T, T-Mobile, or if you're on Verizon. You can get the Galaxy S3, and it is the best phone out right now. We'll have to say so myself. Even though it does have Android 4.0 and there's no word on when it's going to get jelly beaned Android 4.1, this is pretty much the best phone you can get. Alright guys, it's been my quick review of the Galaxy S3 on AT&T. Definitely a must buy. I'll check you guys in my next one. Peace.